Hey folks, ZR Yancey here. Just going to do a quick tutorial on this application called Vihgo or Vihgo. Not sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, it can be downloaded from the App Store. It's a fairly good photo editing application if you want to add special effects. Let's go ahead and get started here. Alright. Now, there's several buttons here. They don't really have instructions on what each one is. I'll go ahead and quickly explain it here. Anyway, let's get started here. This one was done in landscape. To select your image, you just go up to the top here, image, and go to album camera or bring up past sessions that you've been working on previously. And let's go ahead and get started editing here. Let's go ahead and select this option. Oops, this option. It'll bring you to this. It'll turn everything black and white, basically. And what you want to do, just tap the screen to bring up all the options. Is you want to go ahead and touch any area you want covered by the filter or not covered by the filter. You can reverse the effects. There's different brushes down here. The image brush, basically, when you touch the area, it goes back to original color. Solid brush, it turns everything red. I prefer doing it that way, so I can see exactly where I'm going. And pan and zoom, if you want to get more precise on the edges, you do pan and zoom right here, and you can pinch it to get really close. But since I'm doing this fairly quickly, I'll go ahead and do it this way. And it's going to be a little sloppy. Okay. Alright. You can also erase here. There's the erase option. And there's different brushes you can use up here. And you can change the properties of the brush. Alright, let's go back. You can also throw this whole thing away and start all over with the trash can up here, the undo, redo, and let's see here. This is to invert the coverage. So if you click on that, I'll just invert it. Go back the other way, because there's some filters here that affect opposite non-coverage areas and coverage areas. It just depends which one you use. Or let's say you made a mistake and say, oh, I wanted to opposite things covered. So you just go here and click on that button and it'll change it. There, you're done. And right now it's on newspaper filter. So you want to change the filter, go up here, and here's all the filters. And let's say I want to go ahead and let's say do explosion filter, which looks like it's coming at you or something. It's like a motion blur type effect. That's explosion. Anyway, let's say you want it to be more intense. You touch the right hand side here, bring up the sliders, and you can slide it down to affect it even more, like that. And or you can touch this button here to make it go back to as default settings. Say we want to go full effect. This right hand side. You can also change the affected area, the color, if you want to, by clicking on this. It'll turn everything that's going to be affected in black and white. Bring up the color palette by touching that and change it to whatever color you want. Just like that. And some people like to leave the original. So if you want the original back, I believe you just touch the white or the black. It doesn't matter. And touch it here. Bring it back. Oh, that changes it to black and white. Let's see here. Go back. Let's do the black. Let's see if that brings up. Oh, that's green. I think if you go back, there you go. Alright, you're done messing around with it. Touch the screen, make those options disappear and bring up the originals. This play symbol, if you touch it, it'll go through all the filters and show you what it looks like for each filter. This is to, let's say you're done and you want to do additional filters on this image. You select that one right here, and it'll turn this whole image into the original image. So just make sure you're done with editing on this filter before you click that, because you can't go back and change it. And that will undo it and redo it. And this is to save it. Just save the album to the album, or you can save the session if you want to get back to it later. Basically, that's pretty much it. So hopefully this tutorial helped you, and thanks for watching.